In today's video, we'll be looking at a series of footage where cops arrested the wrong people. And let's just say, it didn't end well for the men in blue. In our first footage, we see a man who was pulled over by cops, and one of the officers questioned him and collected his license. The man said that he was on some routine errand, and he was surprised why he was stopped.
Okay, well, what's your information? That's all.
Damn, I'm finna go get something for my baby, something to eat.
Okay,
Like,
hey, if you're good, sir, you're good.
But his surprise soon turned into a nightmare as he was asked to come down from his vehicle. He declined, and just when he thought it couldn't get worse, he was forcefully dragged out as more cops arrived.
what matter?
Come on and step out, bro. Come on and step out.
Bro,
Come on and step
don't
out.
touch
Come on
me,
and
huh?
step out.
Bro,
Step
what
out.
are y'all? Man, hold on, bro.
Come on and step out.
During this toggle, they noticed he had a gun, and it made the cops more aggressive.
Hey, bro, come get Bro, this is my gun. Bro, this is my my
He kept yelling and asking why he did and that his gun was legal, but the cop wasn't having any of it.
Bro, my what the
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
They arrested him and tried to force him into their vehicle, but he clearly didn't want to get in, and he kept shouting for help.
Help! They hurting me!
The cops even went the extra mile to restrain him even further before they could force him into the vehicle. The man, of course, was very distressed, especially when he noticed that one of the cops was also a black man like him.
I don't got no felony.
Get in the car.
Bro, help!
Stop. Get in there.
Bro, y'all hurting me.
Get in
Bro,
there.
y'all
After all the drama of forcing the man into the vehicle, the man still tried to explain to the cops, but it fell on deaf ears. But they soon realized that they made a mistake. The man's gun was registered, and his information matched correctly.
Let's get him up.
All right.
Registrates are off. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up.
Daddy doing me, bro.
Scoot back. Scoot back. Let your feet.
And his gun right pocket. And he kept going like this too. He kept reaching.
At this point, it was the turn of the cops to do their own explaining, as one of the officers said they were aggressive towards the man because he wouldn't comply when asked to step down from his car, and also with a gun involved. The man cleared the air that he never pulled out the gun in the first place.
That's my weapon, bro. Come on, you a black man. Look at that dude, man. I got 4 kids, man. I got 4 kids at the house. I gotta go get something to eat for my kids, bro. I gotta go get something to eat for my kids, and that's how they do me.
Right, and that Sylvester Hayes does have a warrant.
Then maybe I'm the third, man.
Okay, so your last name is Hayes. You can handle all this, but when guns or stuff and stuff like that are in play.
I didn't pull anything, son.
No. I never said you did, right?
With everything, come on, man. With everything that's going on now, why would I pull the gun, man? I ain't trying to be another. Man, come on, man. I don't have to say it. I don't have to say it, man.
In the next footage, we see yet another case of explaining when some cops initially pulled over a lady driving a white sedan.
What agency you with?
I'm the state attorney.
And after a lot of checking, they couldn't justify stopping her, so one of the cops told her that her tag didn't come back. That's why they stopped her.
All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry? Yeah. We're good now.
So it was.
We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for the stop.
He mentioned that it was unusual, and when the lady asked the reason the tag was run, the cop explained that they usually run it all the time to check if a car is stolen.
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's at traffic lights and that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if, cars are stolen and that sort of thing.
He also added that another reason she was stopped was that her window was too dark.
Also, the windows were really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but that's another reason for the stop.
The lady asked for the cop's card, and he wrote and gave it to her, and she was free to go. That was definitely an awkward moment for the cop, I bet.
Do you guys have cards on you?
Yeah, 1 second. Actually, this isn't my car, but I can write my name down if you'd like. Have a good day.
But I'll tell you what isn't awkward: subscribing to this channel and turning on notifications so you'll never miss any of our uploads. In this footage, things got off to a tense start when cops pulled over a vehicle and yelled at the driver to stop the car and get out of it.
Driver, roll the window down.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window.
The driver in question was an Army veteran, and he asked what was going on, but the cops just kept shouting at him to show his hands and to get out of the car.
Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now.
He was asked how many were in the car with him, and he replied that it was just him alone.
How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself.
The man didn't comply and asked why their guns were drawn. The cops kept yelling at him, "Go get off."
Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out.
But the man remained calm and told them that he was serving the country and being treated like this, but one of the cops replied that he was also serving the country.
Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't obey.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car.
During the whole drama of get out of the car, the man kept trying to explain that if he was stopped for a traffic violation, he wouldn't need to get out off his car, and moreover, he shouldn't be treated that way, at least if not for anything but the fact that he is an Army veteran. But the cop wouldn't listen, and he tried to forcefully open the vehicle, but to no avail.
I have not committed any crime.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told me
Really?
why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out of
please.
the
Get your hands off me.
Then he brought out something like a pepper spray and sprayed it on the man's face, and it caused him quite the discomfort as he finally got out of the car.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
not
Get
a
your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that. Watch it.
Air 4 OCs deployed.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
Almost immediately, he was asked to get on the ground and lie flat. The man was distressed from being pepper sprayed and said he couldn't believe he was being treated that way. He was handcuffed right then and arrested.
Straight on the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Lay flat for me, sir. You know this is sir, lay flat. This is I can't believe I'm being treated like this.
Next, the cops stood him up and asked if he had a gun in the car. He said yes. Then after noticing a dog at the trunk, they asked what kind, and he said it was mixed and a service animal.
Is there any weapons on you, sir? No. Okay. Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What kind? Where and they at?
What kind of dog you got?
He's mixed. He's a service animal.
Moments later, a rescue vehicle arrived on scene as the man needed his eyes to be examined. He maintained that he was going home that night and not prison, and needed something to be done for his eyes.
I didn't commit any crimes. I'm leaving tonight. I'm not going to jail. I need something to be done for my eyes.
Nothing I can do to help you with your eyes.
Wipe my face and something.
As he was being attended to, one of the medics asked for his last name, and the man replied that it was Nazario. The medic explained that he shouldn't blink. If not, the stinging sensation in his eyes would intensify.
Sir, how do you say your last name?
Nazario.
Okay, Mr. Nazario. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense to you, but the more that you blink, it's going to cause your eyes to tear, and it's going to get that burning out, okay?
One of the cops then asked if he could open his trunk, and the man agreed, and they saw his dog as he described. At this point, the cops realized they had totally caused distress to an innocent man.
You alright if I pop the trunk? Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
He was then told to sit on his trunk, which he did. Then he was asked why he refused to comply. The man replied that he saw their guns drawn, and he showed his hands. When asked again why he refused to get out of his car, he didn't answer the question. The cops released him, and what followed was some explanations to the man, but the damage had already been done, and the cops faced the consequences of their actions.
Okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and have a seat on your bumper right there, okay? I don't want you to fall down. I don't want you to hold on. You just relax right there. Lieutenant, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and you wouldn't.